All righty, here we are. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome everyone to the show this morning. It's May 31st, last day of May here for 2023, and as usual, we have a lot going on here today. Uh, we've got movement in the pre-market right now on SoFi. Shares are popping again. They're now showing around 628, 630. They've been as high as 645 today. Definitely higher because of the good news coming out of the rumor mill. One of which is the student loan repayment thing is going to be lifted, and student loans are going to be, you know, going to have to be paid for again, which is $5 billion a month coming into the U.S. government's treasury, which the Republicans would like to see in there. The good news is, or I don't know about goodness, the reality of it is that Biden played this student loan moratorium game perfectly, as a politician should. He instituted this thing during COVID. It was very popular with parents of students. I'm talking in general, not every single person. It went over very well, and he scored a lot of brownie points where the Republicans were made to look like ogres. They wanted those payments being made, and during the lockdown and everything else, it really worked well politically for Biden. And the administration was looking to end the moratorium by the end of the summer. And now, in this debt deal that has been made, this spending thing, the Republicans insisted that this be put to an end, and Biden went, "Yeah, okay, we'll kill it at the end of August, and starting September, everyone makes payments again," which was the plan all along. So Biden gave up nothing, but the Republicans are feeling like we got a major victory here, and away you go. All of this is irrelevant. All you want to know, and all you need to know, is this is good news for SoFi stock. The fact that student loans are back in the game and are going to be paid again, payments are going to be made. This is good news for SoFi shareholders and the bank itself, and the perception of SoFi from the outside world. The outside analytical people out there are going, "Hey, another win for SoFi. This is good stuff." And so that's why the shares are popping again this morning. They're going to go higher. They're not going to 250 a share like Wedbush thinks they are. Anyone who got sucked out of these shares as low as 445 2 weeks ago have got to be asking themselves, why do I listen to this moron at Wedbush? Why did I sell my stock at 450? It's now 628. I'm an idiot. Yes, you are. And so is that analyst, short-sighted and completely off the mark. But then again, hey, this is what makes the markets work. You have people making stupid decisions and people making smart decisions. And for those of you out there who did very smart decisions, very smart moves by writing cash secured puts on SoFi, your day of payoff is coming your way. Congratulations. I was mentioning this morning on the Gold Bagel member trade alert show earlier today. Today's the day you are going to do roll-ups. Today's the day you're going to buy back your SoFi puts. You see that up there? Way up there? See that? See that? Roll SoFi puts. You're going to buy the puts you sold last week that you got $1.24, $1.24 for $1.10, $1.15, all those fives that you wrote. Some of you wrote fours, some of you wrote 450, some of you wrote 550s and sixes. All of those puts have come down, 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 and will continue to drop in value today. Again, you might be in a position, some of you, where you're up over half of your dough, where you sold them for $1.20 and you can buy back for under 60 cents. What are you going to do now? You're going to do a rollover. And what does that mean on the put side? You buy back your $5 puts that you wrote, and now you write $6 puts. You're upping the scale because the shares are now in the 6 neighborhood. You're saying to the option market, I'm happy to buy SoFi at $6. I'm delighted. January 2024, give me $1 something a put and I'll do it. You're in effect offering to pay $4.80 a share, $4.75, whatever, for a stock that's trading now at $6.20 or $6.30 or $6.50. Congratulations. What a nice guy you are. The charity of this channel is incredible. So those of you out there who have done well on puts, it's time to do a put rollover trade and right out till January 24 or beyond, take a fat premium and say, hey, I think SoFi is going to be over $6 in the next 6 months, not under $6 in the next 6 months. And you will be rewarded. If the shares want to go to $7.50, $8, guess what? You'll buy back your sixes and you're going to write sevens, 750s, eights. You're just going to keep on rolling up and being paid on the gain. You can look at the same strategy for other stocks. Rocket Lab, you can look at writing $5 puts on Rocket Lab over the next 6 months to a year. It's at $4.58 a share. That's another one. GameStop, by the way, $24.61 in the pre-market. We're approaching $25 a share again on GameStop. And if any of you out there are sitting on less than $20 calls, you're not listening to me. You're not paying attention. You have got to roll your GameStop contracts. Get the hell out of the teens and get into the 20s. Wake up and get with the program, kids. The train is leaving the station. Word on the street this morning was insiders, or let's put it this way, institutional holders of GameStop that have large positions already are adding to their positions the last month or so. What does that mean? They think what I've been talking to you about, that these cost cuts at GameStop are having an effect. These cost cuts are making the company more efficient, and it looks like they can eke out a nice profit this year. And it might not be an eking out of a profit. It might well be a really nice profit, so much per share coming out of here. The thinking by the big boys are GameStop could go higher on fundamentals, not on I like Ryan Cohen and I think this game for Harry Potter is going to be great. No, fundamental dollars and cents strategies is what they're using to buy up GameStop. So will the shares go to 30? That's the question, not 25. Will they go to 30? Remember, $30 a share is $120 before the split. All right. We're not talking about $350 a share like we used to. We're talking about going to 120. Those of you who've written calls that are 15s and 17s and 18s, wake up. You guys are writing calls that are less than $80 on a pre-split basis. You've got to step it up. Go out in time. Go out to January 2024. Right way out there. Bring in some premiums, kids. It's payday. You've got to be paid to do this. Tesla's the third one that I talked about here, right here. Tesla. It's time to roll Tesla contracts as well. We're sitting at 200 a share here. We're not sitting at 155, 160. You've got to realize and buy into the notion that Tesla has a $30 trading range most of the time, and it can go from 170 to 200, 180 to 210, 150 to 180. We're moving up now. We're moving 190 to 220 neighborhood. Like it or not, that is what the stock is telling me it wants to do. You have to be moving your contracts forward. Then you have that secret weapon in your back pocket that you've got to be unafraid to use, and that is the clock. Write Tesla calls for January 2024. Big, fat, ridiculous, stupid premiums on the stock. Take them. Take the money. Buy more deep in the money calls. Buy something else. I don't care. But move up your strike on your Teslas and your GameStop. That's what option writers do, and that's what you have to do. All right. Welcome to the party, pal. It's nice to see you here. You're getting richer, whether you like it or not. Your stocks are going up. Might as well take advantage of the up move. Stocks I'm watching, of course, Smart Rent. We have had movement here on Smart Rent now for several weeks that have been most interesting. I don't know if most of you are ignoring me on this or not, but those shares on May the 9th were $2.61. They're now $3.60 in the pre-market. Something is going on Smart Rent. The shares were down to 220 back in April 25th, and here we are at 360. and climbing. We had 2+ million shares trade yesterday. No announcement from the company. But if you have been paying attention to the market lately about this artificial intelligence wave that's taking over the market, you want to talk AI? We're talking smart rent. Smart rent systems. I believe the way these things work out is they can upgrade their systems at head office, at these stations where they're monitoring all the activities of smart rent properties. They can continually upgrade the software over there. These smart rent systems are going to get smarter and more sophisticated, and landlords and owners of properties are addicted to this stuff. Once you install a smart rent system into your building, your hotel, your condo, an apartment block, a resort, whatever it is you run, you're a property manager of multiple units, you never let this go. Remember, if you've got an like a condo tower, 30-story high condo tower, it's true that each condo inside the tower is individually owned. And the owner of that said unit, you're on the 18th floor or the 6th floor, or whatever, you can control the temperature in your unit. You can do whatever you want. It's your condo. But the hallway has to be monitored. The parking garage has to be monitored. The lobby has to be monitored. The systems for waste removal, plumbing, electrical, these all have to be monitored and looked after. And owners, in other words, condominium board members, the people who are on the condo board and the management company hired by the condo board to manage the property, they don't want to have people on the property 24/7 if they don't need to have physical people on the property. It's expensive having human beings inside a building 24/7. It's far more efficient to have a manager that is on site perhaps, or is on call, and to have all systems monitored remotely. And this is the smart rent system. So it might be that a condo building, half the building or all the building has condos in it with smart rent systems. But the real benefit to the condo board is the smart rent systems to monitor the entire building itself, the elevators, to make sure they're working properly, water pressure in all the pipes, electrical readouts, air conditioning systems on the roof. I mean, the whole operation of a building is very complicated and extremely expensive, and needs to be maintained and watched at all times. Smart rent, smart rent, smart rent, smart. Do not get fooled that smart rent just, the homeowner's going to install it and pay $25 a month for it. That's all it is. Wrong. Wrong. No, Alex, I'll take smart rent for 500. No, I think it's much more complicated than that and much more juicy than that. And this is news. This is information the market, the street just doesn't know. They have no clue how powerful smart rent is going to be as an entity in properties, commercial and private, globally. It's the wide open market. Anyway, the stock is inching along, 355, 360. It's a joke down here. This is a $20 stock. This is going to be a $50 stock. It's going to be a $100 stock. They're going to be paying dividends of 5% a year. This is going to be a utility of utilities of utilities. It's going to be a darling of pension funds, of hedge funds. This is going to be held by long-term, large, patient investors at many dollars a share, $100 a share, $150 a share, $200 a share, steady Eddie as she goes. It's a takeover target potentially someday. Yep, it might be a Honeywell takeover candidate. It might be taken over by Train, the air conditioning people. It might be taken over by who knows who. I don't know. It could be the other way around. They might be taking over other entities. They're the leader in property management, and this is such a big business. It is a $1 trillion+ business, handling massive amounts of real estate. But only you know about it, so there you go. Keep your eye on smart rent. It looks very interesting lately. Other than that, this morning, I see Apple down 36 cents, Goldman down 116, Cisco's off 47 cents, Tesla's down 185. All slight pullbacks, nothing burger going on here. Microsoft up 84 today. Pfizer's at 37.10, up 9 cents. HBQ and HPE were lower this morning, but HBQ is coming on again. Still down 176, but it was down over $2 a share. Earnings came out, and then their forecasts came out for the second half of the year, which looks strong. And so I don't see HBQ being down here much longer, but that's just me. Google down 82 cents, Amazon down 8, NVIDIA down 680 at 394. Unity is down 34 cents, and AI down 275 at 41.20. What a run this stock has been on over the last week or two. It's been unbelievable. The shares just in the last month, they were sitting at 1740 on the 3rd of May. They were $24 on the 15th of May. They were $27 on the 17th of May. $27.87 on the 22nd of May. Here we are, the 31st. Holy moly macaroni! They hit $43.95, $44.02 yesterday. We're at $41.24. This is a stock that is being discovered, quote unquote, by the street, big time. And today's gyration is completely expected. Should now see a 10% up move, down move almost every day. You could see $4 up or down. If you are writing calls on this stuff and you've written 20s, 25s, 28s, 30s, time to do rollovers. And boy, can you get some premiums on this stock. You can pick up, I mean, literally, you could buy this stuff at $41, $42 and get $14 and $15 premiums on this stock for October. It is huge, the premiums that are coming up. The street is absolutely anticipating a real serious move up. So I like the idea of buying a stock for $41, bringing in a $15 or $14 premium against it, and my risk factor is 27. I like this game. This is a game I like. And if the stock sits at 40 to 45 a share between now and April, because that's where it's going to hang out for a while, these contracts will go down to $4 or $5. I'll take my $10 profit on those and write December's and bring in another $15. I've just taken another $10 off the table, off the risk table. I'm into this thing for $17 risk. I like this game. If you're an option writer and you like a little action, here it is. If you're bored, if you're worried about being bored as an option writer, you're not going to be bored here. Very interesting what's going on. Again, welcome everybody to the show, by the way. It's great to see you. Richard Carlin is here. Robert Benson is here. Welcome, guys. Lame Duck, Karen. The thumbs ups have come in automatically. Dean is here. Well, welcome, Dean. It's nice to have you here. Alberto's in the house. Mandu number 5. Matt is here. John Anderson. How you guys doing, everybody? Nice to see you all. Lorraine is here. Wing Commander, Beach Boy, Bama Babe, Cindy B. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for the thumbs ups already. Great to have you. DH Ruda is here. Who else is here? Danny Jack Hammers, Beach Boy. There's Beach Boy. Dude. Who else? JM is here. Nice to have you. JM is kind of getting with the program. Sofi is a well-run bank, which means they basically mint money. They'll pop the 20 a share by this time next year, and will be a takeover target for 30 to 50 by the end of year 2024. Vivash, Uncle Bruce, I am watching from Kenya, Nairobi. I'm making money from Kenya. You got to love that. Traveling and making money at the same time, hanging out with Uncle Bruce and the gang. Welcome, Vivash. Nazareth, I'm number 55, Bruce. Right on. Will it hold? Alberta wants to know. 628. Will it hold? Hot Wing Mike 58. Good morning, everybody. Juan, German inflation numbers came out this morning, and they are better than expected. The next big uncertainty is whether the Fed raises rates or holds like Powell said they would. Splayer's in the house. Good morning, y'all. Yesterday you named it once Smart Wave. I like that nickname. What else is going on here? Asger is here. Drew is here. Let's see who else is here. Hector is here. Manager is here at number 79. Pulse Guitar is number 80. Jeff Miller's in the house. Spicy Android number 83. And Megan is in the house today saying good morning, Bruce. And welcome all of you to the channel wherever you're watching me from. Great to have you in the house. hit the thumbs up button for us. Give us some momentum there. That would be beautiful. We love you. We have 86 thumbs ups already in the house and counting. And we're getting ready for an opening that could be most entertaining today. Dollars are being handed over to you from option gamblers, depending on how risk averse you are and how much action you want. But there are definitely some opportunities here in front of you today as option writers to take in some cash. And it's payday for some of you today. Rolling SoFi puts would be a really good idea. Definitely. You want to move from the 4s and the 5s into the 6s. Some of you might write $7 puts going forward and bring in even bigger premiums. I say, why not? Give the risk over to the option players. Let them play with it, and you just sit back, cross your arms, and enjoy the up move on SoFi shares, because they are going to go higher, in my opinion, quite substantially, and you'll be well rewarded for your efforts. Shareholder or cash secured put writer. In theory, you don't have to own SoFi shares to enjoy upside of SoFi. You can literally write cash secured puts and just say, look, if the shares sit around this level here, and I've written $6 calls, the higher they go, these contracts are out of the money. All the premium I get is mine. There's upside for me. The shares want to keep going higher. Okay, I don't benefit on the fact that the stock went higher on a direct basis, but indirectly, I can roll over my put contracts to 7s, bring in even more premium, and enjoy the shrinkage of that premium. Thank you very much. Obviously, if you're writing $6 puts, you bring in $1 something per put, and the stock drops to $5.50, your put is in the money at 50 cents a contract, but you got paid $1 something to write that contract. You're still making money on the buyback of that contract, and you can always, anytime you want, roll down into $5 put contracts. I mean, you're not locked in. As long as you want to buy them back and rewrite, your stock will tell you what to do and when to do it. And yet you don't own any shares. You just have a cash secured deposit in your account or margin ability to take in these premiums and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? Let's see some shrinkage on the value of these puts. And especially if it's time premium that you've really received here, that's the way you want to play this game. You want to be collecting shrinkage money. Just to sit there is what you want. Why not? Brokerage firms are charging interest to shorters out there for all kinds of stock, and brokerage firms, what's the deal? They're charging 2% a month interest to gamblers who are shorting stock, and the brokerage firm's going, you can short it for all you want. I don't give a crap. I'm getting 2% on the value of that short you took there. Thank you very much. Why don't you become like the broker, like I said, like a casino, and be the owner of this gambling floor rather than being a participant on the gambling floor? Check out my options lessons on my website. If you really want to learn how to become an option writer and make a living doing this and not have to go to work anymore, go over here, go to my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, and you can pick up the lessons over there. There's 15 of them, and learn how to write options, call options, put options, how to write options on options, what's a stink bid, stink offer, what's the 90-10 rule, on and on and on and on. You got a lot to learn, but you got 15 lessons with which to learn it. Take your time, make an investment in yourself, and become the master of your own financial domain. Don't get caught with a Glamour magazine when mom comes home. Look, there's all kinds of opportunities here to make some serious coin. I heard today a really interesting article. I read some articles today, and I heard some talk about this, how employers are insisting that employees come back to the office. We've been getting a lot of these kinds of reports. You've probably heard them yourself. And employees are punching back at their employer saying, screw you, I'm not coming back to that piece of crap office in downtown, wherever. And I'll tell you why I'm not coming back. One, for me to get to the damn office and back, I got to take sometimes a train, a subway, series of buses, transfers, what have you, or I got to drive my car in, pay for the gas, the maintenance, the The risk I might have an accident on the way there and back. I got to pay to park the damn car. This is costing me a lot of money. There are reports out there. I saw a story today about one employee who told her employer, I am not interested in coming into the office 5 days a week anymore because my commuting costs are $1,000 a month, and you don't pay me for that. That comes out of my net profit, my net paycheck, $1,000 a month, $250 a week, $50 a day, coming and going. $50 a day to get to the office and back. Screw you. I'm not interested in this job for that. No, thank you. Then there are those who have childcare costs. There are people who are being told you got to come back to the office, and they're saying, screw you. I'm looking after my kids here in my own house. I don't have daycare. My children don't have behavioral issues anymore. They used to be lashing out all the time. I'd come home and pick them up, and they'd be out of freaking control because over at the daycare, you got bullies picking fights with the little kids, and all of a sudden my kid's becoming a bully, either join the party or get knocked over. No. The kids are staying with me, and we don't have these other problems, these psychological issues with 4-year-olds. Thanks, but no thanks. Some adults have said that they're spending $2,000 a month on daycare for their kids, and they're just not interested in that. You add $1,000 for travel, $2,000 for daycare. There's $3,000 a month to have a job. What job pays you that kind of money for you to come in? You get paid $20,000 every 2 weeks to show up? I don't think so. I don't think any of my viewers were in that position. I have viewers watching me, and you have friends of yours and relatives of yours who are definitely in the camp where they're, making $100,000 a year. Oh, you're so successful. You're living the American dream, the Canadian dream. You're making $100,000 a year. Yeah, before taxes and deductions. And then I got to pay all this crap out my pocket to even get to the damn job and back. What do I got net? I got $30,000 left over a year, $2,500 a month. Rent is $1,500. Mortgage is $1,500. Food is $1,000. There's nothing left. No. That dream is not a dream. It's a goddamn nightmare. And so people are saying, sorry, boss, not coming back. That's not happening. I have plenty of work that I can get my hands on where I can stay right here, and I don't need your job anymore. And this is a huge turnaround, massive. And then, of course, there are those of you out there who've decided, I kind of like hanging out with Bruce and his friends every day, these members over here that keep talking about writing options and stuff. I think I want to do what they do. I like the idea of working from home, maybe working from home part-time and being a full-time trader instead, a manager of my assets. Because for years and years and years, I worked my butt off for this company and this company. I earned all these shares that they offered us. I'm sitting on a bunch of stock, and it's just sitting there. It doesn't pay dividends. I'm supposed to hold this for what? Why don't I write some options against this stuff and bring some money in and be paid to hold these shares? Or I love Apple, or I love Oracle, or I love HPQ or Cisco or whatever company I like. I want to write options on these stocks to be paid to hold them. And when you can haul in 10% a month, 5% a month, 15% a month, 20% a month in premium money, why wouldn't you do that? Kind of adds up rather quickly. It's a shock to people here, for some folks here. They arrive at this channel knowing nothing. They don't know anything about the option thing. They've heard from a friend, you should watch Uncle Bruce because he'll tell you what's going on in plain English, and you'll learn all about options. And then after a week or two, they tough it out, and then they realize, hey, I have $150,000 in my savings accounts, in my brokerage account, I've got like mutual funds, and I've got ETFs, and I've got all these so-called diversified investments against my diversification portfolio, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm getting 4% return, 5% return, or in the last 2 years, I've lost 12% because interest rates have gone up and bond values have gone down. All my bond accounts are off. I'm losing money. And my brokerage firm or my wealth advisors they're living the dream. I try to talk to my wealth advisor to have a chat with him, and I can't reach him because he's on his 2-week holiday in Puerto Vallarta with his wife. Their holidays are set. That guy's doing just great. I'm out here struggling, paying this guy 2% management fees or whatever the hell it is. maybe it's time for you to self-manage your own assets. And that's what's beginning to happen. Well, it's more than beginning. It's happening here big time and has been now for over 2 years. There are people here who are managing assets who have never knew what they could do with their own money and are realizing, my God, Bruce, my money can make more money than I can make money. It's unbelievable. My money will work like an 18-year-old kid 24/7, never sleeps. It makes money all the time. I can only make money 8 hours a day, and that's 2 hours to get to the office, 2 hours to get home from the damn office, 8 hours at the stupid office, and they hate me, and I hate them, and I don't know why I'm here. All of a sudden, my money makes me money, and I'm making more money from my money than my job. Hello, there's a realization. You're gonna love this. No dull moments here, Lorraine. You know what, Uncle Bruce? There is no $1,500 rent anymore. How about $3,000 to $5,000 a month rent? I know people that are paying $2,400 for a room. That's unbelievable. $100,000 a year in Canada is poor. You won't even be able to afford a home in Canada with that kind of money. Isn't this amazing? I will probably, I will have in 10 years probably the problem with my future wife that we don't know where to settle between 3 or 4 different apartments, 3 or 4 different countries, where we could stay. I mean, I'm going to have so many properties I can live in. I'm going to be so wealthy, Blair says, my wife and I are going to have troubles picking where to live. This is a nice problem to have. Ricardo says, lurking Uncle Bruce, did you see my name back in the old streams? I was there and still am, writing and making money, and should be getting the classes soon. Ricardo, way to go, pal. Nice to have you back here. Always here as a lurker. Thank you all for being part of this show and channel. Home Skillet is here. How you doing there, pal? Alberto, Uncle Bruce, you already have set several of us up to retire or just quit our day jobs. Once SoFi pops, many of your followers will be beyond financially secured. I think about this all the time, Alberto. I'm thinking, man, oh man, we get that SoFi to $25 a share again. The number of shares that are in this channel's orbit and the averages that so many of you have that are so low now. Some of you are going to be up 3, 4, 5 times your money. It goes to 35, 45 a share. There are going to be millionaires on this channel. Millionaires, no doubt about it. The amount of revenue you guys are going to generate from option premiums are going to be breathtaking. It's going to be fascinating, going to be exciting. I'm stoked. Alex, $2,400 a month for a room. That's average here. I know people who got kicked out of their $1,400 rent, and now it's $3,500 a month. Blair, for $2,400, you can live your complete life in most cities here in Germany. Maybe not Frankfurt or Munich, but for sure in Dortmund and Essen. Hector Splair, the power of positive thinking. There you go. Exactly right. Yeah, try to rent a 2-bedroom apartment in Manhattan for under $5,000 a month. Good luck with that. Yeah, you got to generate $200,000 a year in New York to have a middle class living, because the tax rate in New York City is just brutal. Yeah, it's not cheap. What can I say, kids? You've got to take control of your lives and make it work for you. For some of you folks, writing options has become a nice little sideline, and I'm okay with that. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. Some of you have said to me, you know, Bruce, I make about $2-3 grand a month writing options, and I'm really happy with that. That's just another nice little income stream coming in over on the side here, and I just compound that, and I just leave it in my account. I just grow my wealth. And my game plan is to just compound this money and keep writing options on option money and option money and option money, grow the account, gets me to retirement that much faster. And it is surprising and shocking, after 3 or 4 years of doing that, how much more money you're managing than you were when you started. There are people here who thought that when they got the 3, 4, 5 options at a time, that they would really be rolling in the chips, and that's going to be really intense, and I'm going to be really busy managing 5 contracts at a time. They now are writing 15 to 20 and are going, holy moly, this thing won't stop. This just keeps going out. And it's easy. It's the same thing every time. Whether I write 5 contracts or 15 makes no difference. I just enter into the box a 1 and a 5, hit enter, and I've written 15 contracts. Wow, there's no more work required. It's the same trade all the time, and it's shrinkage coming your way in volume. It's as simple as that. If you're going to write 10 contracts and bring in $5 in premiums, that's $5 grand. And it goes down to $2 grand, and you buy it back, you cleared $3 grand. Boom, simple. No magic there. But instead of writing 10 contracts, you write 60 contracts. You're not bringing in 10 grand. You're bringing in 30 grand at $5 a piece. You buy those back for $12,000, clear 18 grand. Hello. A little different situation here. That's where people go, what am I working for? Why am I working? I don't understand what the upside is. When it's all said and done, net, at the end of the day, after all the deductions, taxes, UI, unemployment insurance, health costs, all the fees that I have to pay, what's net to me, the check, and then take away the cost of getting to the office and getting back to the office, and my clothing I have to buy, or equipment I have to buy, or whatever I have to also pay out of my pocket to do my damn job, and the amount of time I've put into it, figured out on a per hour basis. There are people out there working for $3 an hour, $5 an hour. It is criminal how little they actually get for what they have to put in. We're talking university degree, college degree people who are getting a joke as a payoff. They write options and they sit here and go, Bruce, listen, man, when I was getting 500 every week or so, I thought that was cute. I thought it was really nice bringing in $500 on some contracts, and 300 on those. And I'm bringing in thousands of dollars every week or two here. I'm bringing in like 6,000 here, 4,000 here, 5,000 here. All over a month, I'm bringing in 12, 14, 18,000 a month. I'm at home doing this. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to pay a bunch of money to wear a fancy suit to make this money. I'm not paying long distance fees or internet charges that are $2,000 a month. I mean, this is household expenses to do this business. What the hell am I working for? I don't need to go downtown to do this with these guys. My boss keeps talking about the upside potential of my career. Yeah. You know what it is? 15% more money. That's it. 15% more money is my upside in 10 years. I work my ass off and get wrinkles and under the fluorescent lights of this office complex for the next 15 years, and I'm going to be 15% ahead. No, thank you. No, I see people who are 50 years old. I'm 35. I see 55-year-olds. I'm 40. I see the 60-year-olds that are trying to retire. They can't retire. They can't get out of here. They can't walk away from this piece of crap job because there's no payoff at the end for them. There's no payoff. There's actually hardship waiting for them. There are people in the office that are coming to the office every day or coming to your workplace every day who are desperately trying to hang on to their jobs physically, mentally, emotionally, because they know that the minute they can't come in there anymore, they're financially shot. They're ruined. They're now a dependent of a relative. They're a dependent of a child. They are going to be a dependent of the state. And they're just trying to not get fired, not get laid off, not get noticed for anything wrong. Is this where you want it? Is this your future? I mean, do you want to be part of anything like that? You got to be kidding me, man. We go around one time. It's one ride. You don't get to get back on it, Make the best of it while you're here. Come on and join the party with the rest of us. Learn how to write stock options. There's a reason there's 208 people here. Not 20,800. 20,800 would be here if it was easy. If writing options was really easy, there'd be 20,000 people watching me right now. But it's not easy. It requires some attention, requires some studying, requires some motivation. You've got to want it, and you have to understand what the other side is. What's the other side if you don't put energy into your career, into your well-being? Look in the mirror and ask yourself who's going to look after you. It's you and only you that's going to do it. Join this group right here. Become part of the 214 right here. I see 214 people are part of the show right now. Join those guys. Join these kids. Become a winner and let the gamblers take all the risks for you and your portfolio. I love this game. Oh, so good. Alberto, no doubt. Get the classes, folks, and join the early retirees. There you go. Thank you, my friend. It's Dude is saying it's starting to get expensive in Nashville. The average one bedroom is $1,200 these days. Rough out there. 10 years ago, that would get you a 2-bedroom townhouse. What else going on here? Here we go. Triple G. Wait, you've been saying not to write puts on SoFi. Are we clear to write puts? I was saying not to write calls on SoFi. I was saying not to write call options on SoFi. Writing put contracts is okay because you're gambling on the upside of the stock over the next year, 6 months, 8 months, year or longer, but not puts. Luca, ciao, Uncle Bruce and all. To chip in, a 2-bedroom rent in Milan city center is about 17 to 1800 euros a month. So, add about 10% for the American dollar. $1,900, $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom in Milan, Italy, a financial center of Italy. Very interesting. Due to saying that's true. Alberto, Splair TV, absolutely. My cousin is a garbage man in the city and makes 6+ figures. Alberto, I know a doorman in Manhattan that takes in over 100 grand as well, without including his tips and bonuses. But I bet you he cannot afford to live in the building he's a doorman of, even with $100,000. Cannot afford to live in a city. He has to commute in and out, or he lives in one of the boroughs. It's interesting how much money you need to make to be able to live there. It is something else. Crazy. What else going on? Hawkeye number 119 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. I can see, Bobby says, I can see rent control becoming a thing everywhere. And what else is going on? DQ, I'm 122 and I'm a lurker today. Welcome, DQ. I appreciate you being here as always, my friend. Yep, there are all kinds of places where you can make some good money. The question is, can you live in those places even with the money you make? That is one of the interesting things there. Leon, I like to sell cash secured puts to buy leap calls at the same strike price. There you go. There's also that. Another strategy there. Folks, the dough is being handed to you by the option gamblers. No question, no ifs, ands, or buts. Sofi right now, 628 this morning, looking good yet again. Let's take a look at some other pre-market trades. We have 15 minutes to go before we start trading on the day. We'll see what the markets look like. It appears to me that the Dow is off 133, but negative most of the morning. We are sitting on a 22-point drop on S&P and about a 78-point drop on NASDAQ. It's a nothing burger, 0.4 to 0.5% is all it is. Crude oil is $67.46, down $2 a barrel. And the latest news affecting oil this morning, overnight, was China. The economy of China having issues. Apparently, the Chinese economy is really underperforming. The unemployment rate among young university graduating Chinese people is rising dramatically. This is a real problem over there. And China is running into a lethargic economic restart. Apparently, again, we can't confirm any of this very well because Chinese don't tell us the truth as to what they're doing over there. But COVID numbers in China are surging again. COVID numbers are in real bad shape. 65 million cases, some reports say. And they're not doing the city lockdowns anymore. They're not doing the complete full-blown lockdowns. The Chinese have taken the attitude of the countries. You get it, you get it. You die from it, you die from it. You survive, you survive. That's it. And China, I guess, is thinking, we have too many workers. We lose some because they die of COVID. So what? We have plenty who can take the jobs. That could be the attitude. I don't want to put words in their mouth, but they're not telling us what they're really up to. And so we're just sitting here going, how bad is it over there? We do know that oil imports into China are not looking good. Their expected inflow of energy reserves much lower than anticipated. Oil is dropping in the world market just as it is. Anyway, there it is. Thank you, everybody. What else going on here? Hector saying something about Motley Fool coming up with a very positive all-in on Roblox. Alex is saying, Canada, I know waitresses who aren't in high-class restaurants, just average family restaurants, they quit nursing because the 0.9% cap raise and terrible salaries. They make over 100,000 easy with tips. They can make way better money doing that than being a full-fledged nurse. James Barnaby, my income has dropped due to interest rates. I have a lot of October and December, January GameStop 20s that haven't given me roll ops lately. What about some expiry dates, raise, strike, and roll deep money calls from 8s to 10s or 13s. If the shares go higher into the 30 range and start to play 30, 35 range, then you can move from 8, 10s, 13s to 15s quite comfortably and take advantage of that nice gain of your deep in the money calls. Those of you who bought $10 January 2025 deep in the money calls for $10, if you're sitting on a $22, $24 call, you could easily move into a $15 call and grab yourself $3, $4 of added cash, which you could use to buy more calls with and write more calls against, or take the cash as a reward. But to do rollovers, I think some of you are going to have to cave and stop thinking about 1 or 2 month rollovers and go forward 5 or 6 months and really bring in a big premium. The higher GameStop goes, the better the premiums will build, because that's just the way it is. Like I said, when we get the financials from GameStop, if the financials are confirming what the stock is telling us, because it's rising, that's telling me that the company is on a solid financial footing here and could be quite profitable this year as a whole year. I don't know if the first quarter had any profit in it or not. My hunch, though, is the first quarter of this year, January, February, March, that if they lost any money, they lost almost nothing. Where last year they had a big loss, where this year I don't think they will. And this is showing, again, marked improvement. And this is where the analysts are going to go, this GameStop company has turned the corner here. They have really cut expenses back and raised their net margins. This bodes well for the entire 2023 year and 2024. And now it gets interesting about, is the stock possibly going to be a PE multiple stock? Are we going to have to talk about a PE multiple for GameStop? And if we are, what kind of multiple are we talking about here? Are we talking about a company that could make $2 a share into 2024? It would then be trading right now 12 times earnings. Are we talking about a company that could be making $3 a share in profit? That would be 8 times forward earnings. Hey, is that low for this? This could be the new discussion coming up. I don't know. See what happens. What else is going on here? Robert, I've experienced days where I come home from my work late at night, looked at the computer, and what do I see? Shades. I earn more on option writing that day than my job. Robert, all I did was putting in a sell order on my options. Exciting. Manager PLTR tanking. Hope you shorted on my hint yesterday, it says manager. And what else is going on here? We're watching just all kinds of stuff. Down 115 on the Dow, down 20 on S&P, down 72 on NASDAQ. 9 minutes away from opening this morning. SoFi climbing again to 633, up 30 cents. Trading over 2.5 million as far as I can tell. I'm going to double check now on CNBC to see what they're saying over there on SoFi. Try to get this quote, be as accurate as I can on it. SoFi pre-market. There we go. $6.32. 638 now. 638 last trade. Popping again on 2.7 million volume. Closed at 603 last night. 63 million yesterday. Now 2.7 million this morning. 635 to 638 a share, up 32 to 35 cents this morning. On your SoFi, kids. It's making you richer, whether you like it or not. Congratulations, all of you who have been writing cash secured puts on your SoFi shares. You're being well rewarded for that. Those of you who wrote 4s, 450s, 5s, 550s, you are all noticing that they've been dropping in value on you, which is what you want. They're going to drop again first thing this morning as soon as the market opens up. And as I said, you have an absolutely gorgeous opportunity here to make a move or do a rollover of your contracts, where you can buy back your $4 puts, $5 puts, anything in that range, score them back for a fraction of what you sold them for, and now look to write perhaps $6 puts, $6.50s, $7 puts, depending on which chain you're looking at. But that would be an idea to consider, because if you're a believer in SoFi over the next year that the shares are going to reach $7 to $10, $12, these puts you're rolling into will also drop in value, and that will score money your way as well. Congratulations. Nicely done, all of you. All right. David Flores, with deep in the money calls that need to be rolled over, why not just wait until the last week of expiry to roll over and collect as much of the time decay? I hear you. Like I said, you can hold a deep in the money call as long as you want. The trick of it is, though, if you've got, say, 10 deep in the money calls on GameStop and you bought them for $10 each, and those contracts are going to be trading at $24 each, and you can sell those and then buy deep in the money calls that have a higher strike price, you might go from 10 calls to 12 calls or 14 calls. If you've got 20 right now, you might go from 20 to 27 or 28, which means you're writing 27 or 28 contracts now instead of 20. This is leveraging up your direction for income, which again allows you to buy more deep in the money calls. It's a self-fulfilling thing. So if you can go from 20 to 27 and from 27 to 30 because you wrote 7 more, you're now at 30 calls instead of 20 calls at a time. Shares want to go to $40 a share, 45. You'll roll up into $20 deep in the money calls, and you'll go from 30, 35 calls to 50 calls. And you are going to bring in some dough. And that is what we're talking about here, trying to get away from that day job. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, we're back, says Option Nomads. Thank you for returning. Number 129 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you. Giddy up. So hold with October and December $20 GameStop calls. Were you listening to me this morning? I'm not sure if you're listening to me. Welcome. JR is here. Hello. Number 113, Maria Powell. Good morning. I'm 131 on the thumbs up. Good morning. Kevin or Karen, I tried to roll my January 2024 $25 GameStop call to a higher strike, but the BB did not cover the new premium, even if I wrote way out into the future. Well, then just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait. Hector, Uncle Bruce, this is now time to put away your placard that says, "Don't fear the upside, kids." I'm not afraid of the upside. I welcome the upside. Don't fear this upside. Take it and run with it. Roll forward with your contracts, kids. This is what it's all about. You want the investments you've made to go up in value. And if you have to do forward rolls on your contracts, so be it. That's a double win. Get richer on your investment and do rollovers on your contracts. This is fabulous. You want to have a bad week in the market next week, stock market? You want to go down next? That's all right. I rolled all my contracts. You want to back off 5%? Fine. I'll do a buyback on those calls, and I'll roll down on those calls. I'm a very easygoing investor here, but you've got to lock in gains when you get them, and this is what's coming your way, kids. Looking good. BP, the problem is having the money to buy back GameStop 18, 19, and 20s October and June call rights. Might have to let them be exercised and then buy back deep in the money, etc. That's the cost of getting paid at month end. Well, even if you can afford to buy back one of them, you buy one call and write the new one, and then buy another one and write the new one. Just do it in stages. With your phone and your lightning quick fingers, you should get this done in 5 minutes. The rollover should not be a problem. Splair, let's see. We're talking about rollovers and everything else. It's all good. Thank you, Splair, so much. Splair's doing a lot of talking to a lot of other folks here, and there's a lot of notes being compared. I love it. Thank you, guys. We are 3 minutes away from Larry Titus ringing the bells, I believe. We're at 6:26 to 6:30 on Sofi, getting ready to open this market up and see what it's all about. Getting exciting around here. The Dow down 112, third of a point. S&P is down 19 points. NASDAQ is down 61.4%. Nothing serious. Crude oil, 103 on the downside at the moment at 68.43. The United States of America is winning again. But it's in a position to buy up oil for its strategic reserve under $70 a barrel, which is what was predicted by the folks at the Biden administration. That's what they were thinking. We'll buy back oil under 70 when we're good and ready to replenish our supplies. America is winning. I like it. Way to go. Anyway, there it is. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I wrote 4 GameStop cover calls late yesterday, December 25s. I wrote them for $4 $4.40 each. Nice. $25 GameStop calls for $4.40 for December. I like it. I like it a lot, Brian. Way to go, man. That's called bringing in do-re-mi money. I love this. Keep up the good work, everybody. Microsoft stock price target has been raised to $420 from $350 by the folks at Credit Suisse. So Credit Suisse really likes Microsoft, and they're raising their target by $70 a share. That's a 20% bump from $320 to $350 to $420 a share. Interesting. That's very interesting. Welcome to the party, pals. It's great to have you here. We're about to start trading. The final moments of the pre-market are coming and going, and we're going to see what the market has in store for us this morning, and we'll watch all of this action. Should be tons of funds as usual. So stick around, everybody, and enjoy the show. Welcome, everybody, to the party today. Great to have you all here. Sofi 621 up 18 on 3.1 million pre-market, and we're now ready to trade, and the bells should be ringing. Welcome to the party, everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Also, good morning, says Brian at number 139. There's Larry Titus. Bingo, the bells have been rung. It's official. We're up and running. DQ says, thanks, Larry. We're appreciative of this. We're going to now follow this market, see what it's got going for us, and where it wants to take us today. Should be another barn burner of a day. Lots going on here. Does the House vote today at 2 o'clock? I don't know. BP, sorry, I don't have the spare 500 to buy back even one. Let's play the game. 18s are 805 and 19s are 735. Brian, I have GameStop October 21 strike that I sold for 405. I'm looking to roll if GameStop keeps going. Is it okay to roll out to winter, spring? Yes, go. No, not a problem at all. Absolutely. I encourage it. Get out there and write for fat premiums at higher prices. Absolutely. Raise that strike up and stay ahead of that market. Absolutely. Do not be afraid to write out there. Not at all. If the shares, reach 26 and then go to 21 and you've written 25s, you're laughing. You are laughing with that move because your 25s will drop off dramatically and you're going to go, I'll buy those back and I'll write 22s. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're very easy going. You're here to make money wherever the stock wants to hang out at. Anyway, there it is. So much fun. Thank you all for joining in on the show. We're up 100. We're down 139 on the Dow to start the morning. We're just going to see where we're at here for our session. Got SoFi at 631. It looks like we're up 27 cents to start the morning. We got S&P down 16, Nasdaq down 37. We got oil down 86 cents a share. There it is. We're NVIDIA down 436 to 396.75. We've got Rocket Lab down a penny. AI is off 385 to 40.10. Unity down 17. GameStop is up 23 cents to 24.80. We're going for $25 on GameStop. That's $100 a share. Remember, $100 a share. SoFi 636 up 33. Smart Rent up a nickel to 360. Tesla 201.20 up 4 cents. Apple up 43 to 177.73. Google down 76 cents. Moderna is up $1.27 to $130. Cisco down 45. Pfizer's up a nickel. IBM down 60. We got HPQ down 185. Microsoft up 163 to 332.84. We've got Amazon down 54 cents. Home Depot down 138. Vanik down $2. Netflix down 230. Adobe down 421, but it's 413 a share. Goldman down 260. Boeing is up down 77 cents. Meta down 211. Some red over there. Royal Caribbean $80.75 up 49 cents. Put territory there. Target down a nickel. JP Morgan down 64. Costco up $1.60 to 509 again. Walmart down 73 cents. Disney down 39. American Airlines is up 22 cents to 14.84. And DraftKings down 10 cents, 23.19. All righty, everybody. James is saying that I also wrote some GameStop 23s expire in less than 3 weeks. The premium is high now. than what I got 2 months ago with that $1 in time value left. I'm holding. What are your thoughts? Yeah, you can hold right up until the end if you want, of course. On the other hand, if you can buy back these 23s that expire, 3 weeks, and now write 25s that expire in January and get more money than what these will cost you, I'd make that move. I'd go up $2 and strike, take the extra cash, and keep going. But that's just me. It's your call. You're not wrong either way, but you're more right when you have more money in your account and higher strikes. That's how I view this. You're taking advantage of the up move of the stock to lock in a bigger return. That's all I'm thinking about here. 176 drop on the Dow Jones at the moment. Let me refresh over here on my big ass iPad. 637 on Sofi. We're up 34 cents. Sofi is running. We're down 188 on the Dow. We're down 18 on S&P, down 25 on NASDAQ. Early sell-off this morning. I don't know how deep this will be. We'll follow that. The vote on the debt ceiling is 8:30 tonight, apparently, says David R. Thank you, David, for that info. NVIDIA down 313. Rocket Lab down 7 cents. AI down 436. Unity down 31 cents. GameStop down 14. SoFi is up 36 cents to 638. The volume on SoFi now looks like 9.6 million, I believe. I've got SoFi now at 642, up 39 on 6.6 million, at least on CNBC's gauge. 641, 642 a share, up 39 cents. Having a wonderful day. Now up 40, 643 on SoFi, kids. That is what's going on. Looking real good. You gotta love this. Okay, let's see here. Just making some adjustments to my screens. There we go. Down 183 on the Dow. NVIDIA down 322, where SoFi now 638, 642 range. Rocket Lab is 453 down 6. AI down 440. Unity down 27. GameStop down 27. All right. And that is the latest over there. All righty. Welcome, everybody. Alex, let's see how high SoFi is going to go. Splair, damn, my 5 SoFi calls are up now 140% with a $110 gain. Giddy up. Splair's getting richer in Dortmund. Way to go, buddy. SoFi 640, up 37 cents on the session here. Very good on SoFi, and we're going higher. This is definitely going higher, no doubt about it. Interesting how the market is figuring it out as we talk about it all the time. More followers are coming into SoFi realizing, gee, yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Congratulations is in order to any of you out there who bought SoFi 2 weeks ago when it was under 5 a share. It went down and you kept buying and you kept buying and you kept buying. Well done. You're all being paid off beautifully here with a lovely move up, and it's going to continue. 647. We're about to hit 650 on your SoFi. It's about to happen. 650 is around the corner here at any moment on SoFi. 11.5 million is my guess as to how many have gone through this. The number varies depending on what platform you're looking at, but the shares are definitely jumping here, looking very good. Your put contracts are dropping in value. Put in stink bids to buy them back, and then write new puts for 6s, 6.5, 7s. Bring in some extra cash. Well done. All righty. I love it. Let's go. SoFi volume today higher than yesterday. Kind of strange. Not really. Let's see. Brian, not sure if anyone mentioned it, but GameStop earnings confirmed June the 7th after hours. Brian says SoFi to the moon. Deuce Caboose, number 143 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody. Splair. But my GameStop call went from 860 to 920 at 8. I can afford probably to buy it back. Otherwise, I'll have to wait a while, says Splair. There you have it. GameStop 24.58, up a penny. It's gone green again. and 643, 645 range on SoFi. Dow's down 160 at the moment. Down 18.5 on S&P, down 25 on NASDAQ. Oil is at 68.67, under $70 barrel, West Texas. Interesting there. The China market and Chinese stock market's gone into a bear market mode, and the China economy is not looking good. And that is bad for Europe, bad for America, because if China doesn't trade and no one else does, we'll be watching that very closely throughout the next several months. But oil is definitely under pressure. Isn't June 8th a market holiday? Splair is wondering about. Don't know about that. Not sure about that. All right. Where are we at now? NVIDIA only down 197 at 399.14. NVIDIA is coming back on. SoFi 650. There it is. 653 actually. 653 on your SoFi. Just broke through there. Rocket Lab down just 2 pennies. AI at 38.66. Beach Boy, you're probably looking pretty good on those contracts you wrote yesterday. You might want to be looking at those as a nice little buyback and sit tight. Where are we at here? Unity 28.67, only down to nickel. GameStop up 8, 24.65. Unity just went green, up 3 cents. And now AI looks to be coming back a little bit. Interesting morning. SoFi now 651.52 on SoFi, 653. Definitely trading nicely, over 11 million, over 14 million in 10 minutes. 1.4 million shares a minute going through on SoFi. That's higher than yesterday, and we're climbing really nicely. This stock is at the highest point in the month now. At 653, it is only about 20 cents away from being at the highest level in 3 months. If it were to go to 770, which is certainly within its gun sights, that'll put it at the highest level since February the 2nd. That is a 6-month high. Fine with me. Go SoFi, go. 654 now on SoFi. It is running, and it's looking beautiful. Well done, everybody. Enjoy the ride. We're going way higher on SoFi, way higher. Selma House thinks that there's a holiday June 16. Brian, there are now fires 9 miles east in Nova Scotia. I have some family that were evacuated. Crazy world we live in. Climate change is upon us. DH thinks there's a holiday June 19th. Cindy B, June 19th is Juneteenth. Flesh Infection. Good morning, all. Go SoFi. Good morning, Flesh Infection. Good morning, all of you who are popping in to say hi to us. It's great to have you here. Enjoy the party, everybody. Love the way SoFi is running. GameStop is moving along, inching its way back up to the $25 level. Thank you all so much for joining in. 654 and 658 on SoFi. Maybe $7 today. We might hit 7 today. Won't that be something? Please become a member of this channel and join the group here as a member. I would love to have you. Thank you, all of you who are members of this channel. Those of you who are recurring members who automatically renew your membership every month with YouTube. Those of you who do it manually, thank you. 147 thumbs ups. Thank you for these thumbs ups, you guys. You are, as you know, you are absolutely awesome. We always go for 200 thumbs ups every day. Thank you for joining in with the party. Rocket Lab down 2 cents. SoFi up to 662. Go, baby. 662 and climbing on your SoFi, kids. It's high today, 663. I gotta love this. GameStop up 13 now, 24.70. We're going higher. Matterport up a penny. 23andMe up a couple of pennies. ATIP is up almost a penny or two. I'm not sure what's going on there. 17.68 cents. 1 penny lower on Smart Rent. Apple up 65. We're up 43 on Tesla, 43 cents. ARK up 37 cents to 40.19. Microsoft up 3.58. Pfizer up 7. Alphabet down 32. Unity up 8 cents. And AI down 3.65. Recovering a little bit there. Interesting stuff going on. So much activity. Welcome all to the party. Marcus, number 146. Thank you, my friend. Alex, wonder if I can get those SoFi January premiums up again. There you go. Giddy up, kids. Your SoFi is doing very well for you. Those of you buying back your puts at fractions of what you sold them for, you can write new ones at $6.5, and $7. Roll it up and let's go, baby. Take the gain and keep on running. Very interesting morning this morning, and SoFi really powering up. It's being noticed by more and more investors. It's getting positive news everywhere. Looking good. Very nice. Good stuff. I love this. Yeehaw. I took my order higher, got filled at 47 and joined now July 21, $8 calls. Now my order's at 42 cents after paying 25 cents again for 5 of them. Way to go, Splair, making money. Splair is coming around. He's joining the party. It's been a pretty interesting year for Splair. A year ago, I met him in Amsterdam, and here he is writing and making money in calls. It's fantastic. It's happening. Way to go, Splair. Can you imagine a year from now where he's going to be? It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be great. 653, 654 on SoFi, kids. 658 now, jumping again. High today, 663. We're coming on again on SoFi. Volume now is approaching 19 million shares. That is in 15 minutes, 19 million shares in 15 minutes on SoFi. Very strong opening, very spirited. 662 now, jumping again on SoFi, heading for the high of the day of 663 and beyond. Seems to be what's going on here on your SoFi. It wouldn't surprise me if it hit 7 today. Just wouldn't surprise me today. It's looking great. Okay. Let's see. Sell my house on Upper Marlboro. I know it's pie in the sky, but with SoFi volume building and the shorts so high, what are the chances for a squeeze? There's always that. No question. Maybe mini squeeze, perhaps. A year from now, I couldn't imagine this, but now I have to repair the mistake from last week that rewarded me with a month longer waiting for a better job. Don't worry, Splair. You keep making money in the options market, you're not going to need a job. You're not going to have to work for anybody. My goodness. SoFi 669. I think we have a 669 market on SoFi now. 672 on SoFi. We're up again. Another jump on SoFi now. 672 on your SoFi shares, kids. 674. And we're at 21 million shares, and we've now already touched 675. So SoFi is on a run here big time, and I'm not surprised in the slightest. Where was that analyst with the 250 call? Has he changed his mind? Or is he still calling the stock a 250 stock? Unbelievable. Alrighty, Drew, 675. Drew says, go, SoFi, go. Indeed, 675. Looks like that's the high of the moment. 678, actually. We've even gone higher. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Deuce Caboose is saying, this reminds me of the summer of 2021. All I'm missing is a beach, Speedo, and a Corona. That's all I'm missing. Actually, I need it because of the health insurance. We have to be at one here in Germany, so it's $200 less of paying included into the $600 I get for the 54 hours a month. It's complicated over there. That's all right, Splair. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. Way to go, SoFi. Keep the drive alive. Investors are getting richer. 23 million volume now in 17 minutes. Very good volume to start the day on SoFi. And we're jumping by nickels now, up and down and up and down, up and down. 670, 665, 678. We're all over the place, but there's buying coming in here. There is some buying coming in on this stock. There's money coming in here. Good to see all that happening for all of you out there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Down 178 on the Dow, down 15 on S&P, but the NASDAQ is green. We're up 2.8 on NASDAQ. We are up, and this sell wave has no legs to it. The buying is coming in and overpowering the sellers. NVIDIA is only down 62 cents. That's it. NVIDIA is back to $400.48 a share. Let's see here. Rocket Lab down 7 cents. AI down 321 at 40.74. Unity 28.63 down 9. GameStop up a penny. Smart Rent down a penny. Tesla's up $1. Apple's up $1. Google only down 26 cents. Cisco down 31. Pfizer's up 3. IBM only off 21 cents. We're coming back. HBQ down $1.49. That's improving. Microsoft up 3.44. We've got Amazon up 13 cents. Home Depot still down 5.40. Vanik down $1. Netflix Green up 45 cents. Adobe only off $2 now to 4.15. Goldman Sachs down $3. Boeing down 2.80. Meta down 20 cents. Coming back. What else we got? Target down 41 cents. JP Morgan down to 193. Costco down $1.50. Walmart down 71. Disney down 52. American Airlines up 15 cents. And DraftKings down 8 cents. There you go, guys. That's where we're at. Down 212 on the Dow, but we're up on NASDAQ. So see how this all plays out. Man, fun. Credit Savage. Of course, SoFi is flying because I sold $7.5 covered calls for 70 cents. And I'm already underwater. Y'all are welcome. Uncle Bruce, I am out of the money and I have time. I wish I would have waited and sold $10 strikes instead. Yeah, well, I keep saying don't write covered calls on SoFi. Some listen, some don't. You can write cash secured puts. Mr. Premium, 154 thumbs up. Tesla cash secured put stinker just hit. I sold for $9.90 and I just bought back for 41 cents. Giddy up. Way to go, Mr. Premium of the option. Nice return on that one. Beautifully done. 24.61 on GameStop, up 4. The Dow down 198. SoFi is at 672, 674 right now, up 69.70 cents a share. That's a 10% gain today on SoFi. AI down 308, Unity up 3, GameStop up 9. There you go, 676. We're pushing the high of the day on SoFi yet again. We might be pushing through to the $7 mark today on SoFi. The way this thing is flying and the volume going through it, we could well see $7 a share or more. 26.6 million traded on SoFi in 21 minutes. Over $1 million a minute. Looking good. 680. New high. 680 on SoFi. Right there. 682. Another high. We're going for $7 in minutes. Look out. 683. Here we go, baby. 683 on your SoFi, people. Looking beautiful. 17 cents away from $7. And that won't be a barrier either. There's no way. Nice going, all. Touch grass. Jeez, look at this. Swear the credit. It's always like that. I remember how I closed a while ago near 21 in my 23.75 call for $6 gain. And of course, we're 24 since then. It's only gone up. Deuce says, dude, I'm only down 38% in SoFi now. Why does it feel like a win when I'm down? You're not down 38% anymore. You're going higher. 679, 680. What a morning on your SoFi, folks. 681, high of the day, 683, going higher, and you're getting richer, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. Put writers unite. Well done, everybody. I love it. Oh, so much fun here. GameStop 24.79, up 22. It looks like GameStop wants to go to $25. Not gonna stop. Jen, how are you, Auntie Jen?
$25.
New York City? What? You don't make salsa in New York City?
What you did, man?
Was that picante? That was picante sauce.
Yes.
New York City?
Somewhere there's marketing person. What are you doing? Yeah. You're writing on your board?
I wrote on my board today. I told them to do rollovers on their stock. Yeah, I told them to do rollovers on their SoFi puts and GameStop calls and Tesla calls. Some folks listen to me, some folks don't. SoFi right now. Fair. You ready for SoFi?
Okay.
681.
Wow.
Up 78 cents.
Yes.
Yeah. going higher.
All because of the student loan?
Many
Do you think?
factors. That's one of them.
Yeah.
It's just being picked up here.
Awesome.
Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen.
Good morning, Reggie.
Deuce Caboose, Uncle Bruce, the student loan news was yesterday. Why do you think we're rallying in today? Because they're hearing about it.
Yes.
They're only finding out now. They're not as attentive as you are. You're on it, man. You're on it.
You have to give
Yes.
people time to digest.
That's right. Sometimes analysts don't get it. Nazareth, get a rope. Karen, I could buy back my June 2024 GameStop $25 calls for $5.40, and I could write April 2024 GameStop 30s for $5.10. I hope it improves. Can buy 25s for $5.40. And I like that move. $5 up move in premium. I like that. It's only 40 cents. Dude, always be rolling. Good morning, Auntie Jen from Dude. John Anderson, good morning. Jennifer, Option Nomads. Pace Picante. That's one of my favorite references.
Right. Pace Picante. New York City.
New York City. Manager, good morning, Auntie Jen. That guy says, come on, Sofi, I need you at $6.89 to finally break even. Oh, you're going to be making money, that guy. You're not going to break even. You're going to get rich. Mandu, good morning, Auntie Jen. That guy, good morning, Auntie Jen. Everyone's saying hi to you this morning.
Well, everybody's happy.
Oh, you got that right.
Well,
they're all part of this family. They're all part of the Stock Markets with Bruce family, where writing options is the easy money. And yoink for any of those who dare mess with option writers. Go Rugman. Go Rugman. What a day. Down 207 on the Dow. And SoFi's up 75 cents.
There you go.
GameStop up 17. And Unity is now plus 48. It's climbing again, 29.20. Very interesting here.
There's NVIDIA today.
$400 a moment ago, now $397.98. We're jumping everywhere. $682 on SoFi. We are within 1 penny of a new high of the day. $683 is the high. We're at $682 right now. We're about to break out again, up 79 cents on SoFi. Look out. Splair, from me as well. A great good morning to Auntie Jen from Dortmund, Germany.
Good morning,
Thank
Dortmund.
you, Splair.
Sorry we beat you in hockey.
Oh, yeah, Canada beat Germany in the World Championships. Sorry about that. Oops. 683. We just touched it again on SoFi. That's the high of the day. Another visit to that level. Volume on SoFi now is showing 33 million in 26 minutes. We're still doing more than a million a minute. Million shares a minute. That's $6.8 million a minute coming into this stock. It's like over 7 million a minute right now coming into this stock from investors who are hearing the good news on SoFi that continues to come out. Fantastic.
Yeah, that CEO is sitting there just rubbing his hands.
He bought that stock, Mr. Noto. So did viewers of this channel. When that brokerage firm, Wedbush, called this a 250 stock, this channel's viewers put in buy orders, and you guys picked up stock as low as $4.50 a share or so, $4.46, I think. Sweet buy 2 weeks ago.
This is how they get their attention. Because they're the outlier, they're going against the grain. So if something absolutely untoward happens, they can say, "See, we told you."
Can I say?
And it gets their name going, right?
What can I say? The viewers of this channel, very patient bunch. They come in here, they nibble it up, and go, "I'll take it off your hands. You don't want it? I'll buy it. That's okay. I'll take this stuff off you." Microsoft is up $4.30 a share now. It's $335. Matterport just went green. It's up 4 cents to $2.94. Go Matterport. Let's go. Get moving, Matterport. Time to join the party here. I love this. Go, you guys. Down 207 on the Dow. Yep.
This shirt you're wearing always reminds me of Back to the Future.
Why?
It looks like you're fading.
Oh, because of the lettering over here?
Yeah.
Erased from existence.
From existence.
There you go. There you go. You know, we're only good in soccer, says Splair. Deuce Caboose says, if I hear the word trading halt, I'm coming through my computer. Splair, by the way, is there a Polish hockey team? I bet they can reach some more success. There is a Polish hockey team.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
They were in the Calgary Olympics.
I think
I remember
yes.
watching it. The fans were having a
and
party.
the Polish Canadian club
Oh, they
bought them equipment.
yeah, they came over here with really old
Horrible
skates and chipped sticks, and the local hockey clubs chipped in and bought the
Yeah.
Polish team everything they needed.
And we
The
have
Germans
a very
got
strong Polish
stuff.
Canadian club.
The Czechs got stuff because at that time the Berlin Wall was still up.
Yeah.
So these guys were over here from behind the Iron Curtain where they could not buy anything in quality equipment. The Polish Canadian club and the Czechoslovakian Canadian club. Oh, they coughed up cash for these guys. They fed them like you couldn't believe.
Oh yeah.
They had food, they had beer, and they had good equipment. They had a party. They had a party.
Company.
They had fans. Yeah, they had fans. They weren't cold. Good morning, Auntie Jen from JR Splair.
Good morning,
JR. Is there a Polish curling team? I don't know about a Polish curling team. Not sure.
Boy,
yeah,
I don't know.
Don't know.
That.
Someone who should know. Credit Savage, never fear the upside. If SoFi wants to go up in December, I'll roll over my 7.5 to 10s. Right. Time is on my hands.
Don't fear the upside.
That's it. 669, 673 on SoFi. Getting ready for another run anytime. Splair. Check it out. There's actually one, and they look pretty good. Deuce, Tiff, if I remember betting the king size, but I don't remember the details. Feel free to fleece me now. Tiff, Deuce Caboose, I bet you a Twix bar if they strike it down that the pause gets extended. Bet I'll send you the link in the Discord. There's stuff going on here. Oh, damn, it's really friendly Twixes from your folks. Love how you supported them when you're in your country. Oh yeah, here in Calgary. We had, 100-something countries show up for the Winter Olympics.
The German games.
The East Germans, the Russians were having fun. Poles, anyone from behind the Iron Curtain, the Yugoslavians and others were having a great time around.
And that was the same Olympics where we adopted the Jamaican bobsled team.
That's right, and Eddie the Eagle, the ski jumper, Eddie the Eagle.
And the first time, I think a lot of us were introduced to the joy that Australians have.
Oh my God.
you couldn't go to a party without finding an Australian athlete.
The Winter Games here in Calgary were one big party. Vancouver had the Olympics in 1998. 10 years after we did, I think in 98 or something. Yeah, and it was a good time. But the party,
we brought out our best Western welcomes.
Oh man!
And we had the Chinook, so the weather was so nice.
We had really nice weather.
We could hang out and
yeah, it's pretty good.
We saw 27 hockey games in 14 days.
No, we saw 32 games in 16,
That's
17.
True. We had games before they actually started.
Yeah. we
saw every game.
Breaking news, U.S. job openings rise to 10.1 million job openings from 9.7.
Whoa.
Last month, all these analysts were going, the jobs are disappearing. We're down to 9.7 million openings. Now it's 10.1 million openings. Labor still rules the roost. This is good to see. Very interesting.
Those are, do you think mostly temp jobs that are going to be offered to students? It's that time of year.
I don't know about that. I keep reading stuff like there's jobs openings in Canada as well, by the way, tons. And employers are saying we can't find qualified staff. There's people applying for jobs all the time, but we can't hire these folks. They don't have the skills. Yeah. The job openings we have are skilled jobs paying big money, and we can't find the skilled people. That's the problem in the States as well.
And health, in our health industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beach Boy, SoFi, June 9th, cash secured, puts 5. I wrote 99 for 14 cents. Stink bid at 1 penny for Auntie Jen.
There you go.
There you go. Right on.
That's a good stink.
I'm still waiting for a fill, says Beach Boy. I'm waiting for a fill. There you go.
That's the Price is Right stink bid.
That's right. 1 penny, Bob.
1 penny, Bob.
$1, Bob. Right. Workers quitting jobs falls to 3.79 million from 3.84 million.
Okay.
But the openings are there. 400,000 more job openings than before.
That's a funny statistic, though. It doesn't say that they've quit a job because they're going to a different job.
Well, they're getting better money. They're getting better benefits.
But is that why they quit a job,
Yeah.
or they quit a job because they're retiring? They quit a job because they're leaving.
Well,
the country.
this report
Yeah.
this report is quitting to take another.
Okay.
So that's not a retiree.
Yeah. No.
No,
That's good.
I think Americans and
That's good.
Canadians are
Movement-
same everywhere.
Movement is good.
Sometimes the best way to get a raise is leave and go somewhere
Sometimes
else.
the only way to get a raise is to leave.
It's the only way. And the biggest raise you ever got was quitting.
Because I quit and went to another.
Went to firm and got way more money. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
And the firm that you left behind, they lost all kinds of staff because people walked out the door. They were so underpaying people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were constantly trying to hire people in, spending so much money on rehiring people, waste of their money. They were spending.
And you just lose history.
They were spending the money they could have paid the people to stay.
Yeah.
But no, they decided that they would do the turnover game, and
Yeah.
it ultimately cost them. And their reputation on
It's
the
not
street
wise.
was garbage.
Not wise.
Not wise. Not a wise thing to do.
No.
No. SoFi 669, 670, up 67 cents. High today, 683. What a wonderful day. We're not giving up much of these gains. Going higher, 671 now, climbing again. Very interesting. Volume on
Okay.
SoFi now just went up another penny, 672. 39.2 million in 34 minutes. We are still doing over a million a minute on the trading side on SoFi. That is serious stuff. 60 million an hour. Yeah, we trade 60 million a day, and that's a good day. We're on pace for 60 million in the first hour. Whoa, there
you go.
There be money coming into this stock, kids. That's why it's going higher. More buyers and sellers, and they're coming in, not patiently. They're coming in. They're buying it up. Very interesting.
Last day of May. Everybody wants a good print.
That's it. Sell in May and go away. I don't know.
Sell in May and go away.
There's that too.
I'm gonna go away.
You're going to go away.
Bye.
But you weren't on camera. No one could see you.
Bye.
She's out of here.
I'm just a voice.
I'm just a
I
voice.
could be AI for all they know.
She could be AI for
Well,
all.
except for a few. A few
What?
know.
Few know.
A few know the truth.
Few know the reality of that she really is real. What can I say? Frankie says, I got 500 Rocket Lab and another 100 shares of SoFi. Let's go, baby. Right on, Frankie. Welcome to the party, pal. Here we are. We're down 223 on the Dow at the moment. 671 on SoFi here. We're down 20 on S&P, down 16 on NASDAQ. Oil, $68.50. Under pressure today again on oil. 670, 671 on your SoFi. It's the standout winner. Unity's up 34 cents. GameStop is fluctuating between losing 20 cents and gaining 30 cents. We're at 24.41, down 16 cents on GameStop with a volume of 804,000, which is higher than normal for this time in the morning on GameStop as opposed to what we've been doing lately. That's where we're at. Tesla down 140, Apple up 195, Google down 3 cents. We've got Moderna down 153 now to 127.30. Cisco's at 49.81, down 36. Pfizer's up a quarter, 37.26. IBM down 72 cents. We have HBQ down 113. Microsoft up $3.14 at the moment. Amazon down 54. Home Depot down 5.61. Vanik Semiconductors down $2. Netflix up $2. Adobe down 260. Goldman down 450. Boeing down 250 to 202. Meta is up 60 cents, gone green. Royal Caribbean at 79.64, down 62 cents a share. Target gone green, we're up 37 cents. JP Morgan down 240. Costco down 220. Walmart is off 54 cents. Disney's down 44. American Airlines holding a gain of 20 cents this morning, and DraftKings down 2 pennies. There we are. That's what we've got here. 662 market on SoFi, 666, 667. We're jumping around here in dimes on SoFi. Very active, very interesting session. Thank you for all of you joining in on us today. We have 162 thumbs ups going on. I think it's time for a knee emoji attack. Time to let the market know we're not fooling around here. We're looking for SoFi to go through $7. And I think a bunch of knights from knee yelling at the top of their lungs, neat, 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 will help that happen. That'll keep the sellers away. Don't forget to bring some endowberries. Yes, shrubbery of the highest order. Neat, neat, neat. And here we go with the knee emoji attack on Stock Markets with Bruce, where you never know what's going to happen next. Richard Carlin is in on it. Neat, 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 neat. So Splair from Dortmund. TJ is in on there. Neat, 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 neat. Here they come. The knee emoji attack is underway. You can't stop it. Once it begins, it gets out of control. There's the big E with the neat, neat, and the Z at the end. You can't beat this. Too much fun on this channel. Welcome to the party, everybody. I hope you're making a bunch of money today and getting a lot richer. You all deserve to be getting very, very wealthy. Way to go, Big E. Neat. Alex is here. Neat, neat, neat. They're coming in, folks. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, my, 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 my. Nico is here. JR, Karen from JR. Here we go, baby. The knee emojis. All those emojis are coming up here. Look out, dude is all over the place with ketchup and knee emojis. Beach Boy, neat, 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 neat. That's right. You can't stop the knee emojis anywhere. They're everywhere from around the world. Welcome, everyone, to the show today. Hope you're having fun this morning. Watching all kinds of activity here. 394.39 on NVIDIA. Sofi 661, 658 as we're jumping around here. Rocket Lab down 6. AI 39.28. Unity up 15 to 28.87. GameStop down 31 cents. Matthew 162 and 163. Thumbs up, Spruce. Good morning. Go SoFi. That's right. Go SoFi. Giddy up all. Should be fun, fun, fun here on these sessions. Gotta love how this is working out. Fantastic. Yeah, I wonder how many of those Wedbush people out there are kind of going, why was I listening to that analyst? 250 on SoFi. What the hell was I thinking? That guy's crazy. Yeah, well, welcome to the party, pal. You take your life in your hands if you're going against SoFi. Oh, boy. Again, those of you who want to write cash secured puts on SoFi, this thing wants to back off from 680 to 650. Better for you. You'll get a higher premium here. You'll take it and run it higher. Thank you very much. Going to the moon. Fantastic. Why not take the easy money from the option traders? They're handing it to you. You might as well take it off their hands. Absolutely. Any of you out there would like to have a one-on-one session with me, let me know. Send me an email and we'll see if we can get together. I'll get back to you after the show, let you know what my schedule is showing, and see if we can get our heads together and help you out. Tonight is Wednesday, so tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, if you're a member of this channel, and specifically if you're a gold level member of this channel, you're a Gold Bagel member, like this logo right here. There's a show just for you tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, prime time live with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members only. We'll talk about today's action. We'll talk about today's trades. We'll talk about the rollovers. We'll talk about strategy for tomorrow. We'll go over perhaps the vote on the Congress, what's happening tonight on the debt ceiling deal. Join me tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, Gold Bagel members only. Become a Gold Bagel member immediately and join in on Wednesday night shows. And of course, as a Gold Bagel member, you join me every morning at about 8 o'clock Eastern Time before we start this show with the Trade Alert Show, where we cover what you're going to be doing today. Thank you, all of you who are members of this channel, those of you who have renewed your memberships and how long you've been members and letting us know how long you've been members. Thank you all for that. It is much, much appreciated. Right on, kids. Fun times today at the OK Corral. Lots to follow. Down 240 on the Dow. 26-point drop on S&P. Nasdaq is again negative, but only 50 points. This market is not giving it up. It's not really happening. Job openings rise to a 3-month high. More bad news for the Fed, having to raise rates perhaps. Well, that's the way this economy is. People are working from home. They're getting work. They're finding work. Every restaurant is hiring. Every fast food joint is hiring. Summer jobs are coming up for students. I mean, the crunch is on for labor. There's going to be way more jobs available this summer. than we've had already. June starts tomorrow, kids. Look out. The university kids are already out there looking for work. Tons of jobs to be filled, tons of openings to be made. All kinds of summer jobs will be popping up here. I tell you, there's opportunity out there. 169 thumbs up from Zed Estate. Hey, pal, how you doing? I think you sent me, Zed, I think you sent me an email yesterday, and it didn't come through very well. You need to send me another one and let me know what you're up to. I couldn't quite discern what you were saying. It sort of came in as junk mail, and I'm not sure quite what was going on. So if I can help you out, if you have anything you want me to know, let me know. Okay. Go from there. Thank you, everybody, for popping through here. It's great to have you, Splair. Just in case, have a successful day, everybody. Neat from Splair and Hector. Neat. The emojis are flying around all over the place. NVIDIA down 822. Opportunity knocks, perhaps, for some deals here. Any of you have written contracts in the 400 plus range, you might be looking at opportunities there to do some cashing in. SoFi 648 to 651 right now is where we seem to be trading at. The volume on SoFi now is 46 million in 44 minutes, still holding 1 million shares a minute of trading volume on SoFi. Very interesting opening today. Very interesting. Zed Estate, I'm traveling with limited access, and that's why. I got it. Got you, Zed. When you can get me messages, you will. That's okay. It's all good. Oil down 90 cents to 68.56. Lower energy prices coming your way, America and Canada. Cheaper prices for gas. Looks like it's coming our direction. Tiff saying to Zed, did not know that you're in Germany. Sorry, joke for Germans. There you go. What else is going on here? Rocket Lab down 9 cents at $4.50 a share. About AI 38.60 down 5.35. Unity 29 cents, $29 down 28 cents, or up 28 cents. I'm sorry, we're up 28 cents. I'm confusing the green and the red arrows here. GameStop is down 14. Smart Rent at 356.5, up 1.5 cents. Tesla down 296 at 198.20. Apple up 119. Google's up 5 cents. We've got Moderna down 260. Cisco down 33. Pfizer's up 29. IBM is down 81. We have HPQ down only $1 now. It's coming back on. Microsoft up 172. We got Amazon down 89 cents. Home Depot is still down 5.83 right now. Vanik off 272. Netflix down 68 cents, jumping positive to negative. Adobe down 163. That has turned around quite a bit. Adobe, that stock this morning was showing 410 for the low, 417 for the high already. We're at 415.58, down 163 on Adobe. Goldman down 445. Boeing down 238. Meta up 21 cents. Royal Caribbean down 84 cents. Target is up $1. JP Morgan down 230. Costco down $1.15. That was lower. It was down to 504.95. Now 506.88. A $2 recovery almost on Costco. Walmart up 33. It's gone green. Disney's only off 46 cents. American Airlines holding 18 cents on the game right there. There you go, kids. There's where we're at. 248 point down dip on the Dow right now. Hector, Tiff, I would like to join Discord. Tiff, send me your Discord ID and I'll add you. Splair, then he has to go to the subway railroad. Then there's the construction mostly better than you walk through some. Not sure what that means. Zed Estate, Tiff, try Nairobi, Kenya. How about that one? That's where I'm hanging out at right now. No wonder you have limited internet. I gotcha. Amazing. 652 now on SoFi. 652, 653 on SoFi. Up 48 cents right now. High of the day, 683. Low, 610. Really good day on SoFi yet again on this stock. Thank you all for thumbs ups. We have 172 now registered. 172 thumbs ups have come through. We only need 28 more for 200 today. Thank you. And Vash, thank you for this message. Member for 17 months as a gold level bagel member. The last neat attack from a while ago, gonna be in a new time zone for 6 months. See you on the moon. Right on, Vash. Keep it going, and thank you for being a member and letting us all know with those beautiful green banners you guys throw up there, telling us how long you've been members of the channel. I appreciate it. That is beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love it. Alrighty, Nvidia down down $10, $391. Opportunity knocks to get in there. Opportunity to buy back calls that have been written for nice high prices. Perhaps we'll see. Watch on that. Dow's down 224. SoFi 650, 651. AI down 593 to 3802. If any of you wrote $40 calls or higher, you might be doing some buybacks and rewrites. I don't know. We'll see. If you've written 35s and they ran away on you, they're coming back to you. We're almost down $6 a share today on AI. Unity is still up 42 cents. GameStop is up down 24. Smart rate up a half a penny. Tesla down $4 to $196.99. Again, rollover time on Tesla was first thing this morning. There's opportunities here. Apple up $1 right now. Google down 57 cents. Okay, all well done, everybody. Wow, lots going on. Just an active market, folks. Tons of option opportunities to be playing with here. Okay. 24.27 on GameStop, down 30 cents a share. I read a story this morning. It was kind of like almost like a James Bond story, in a way. Apparently, there was a gentleman arrested in Italy that is of Russian descent, and his father is a friend of Putin, a close associate of Putin. And I guess the youngster, and I don't think he's a kid, being accused by the United States of arms dealing with Russia illegally, and some kind of military espionage charges. And anyway, the Americans wanted to extradite him from Italy to the United States, and the Italian authorities arrested him. But inexplicably, they allowed him to stay under house arrest with a monitor. And apparently, several times a day, the police would come and check on him to make sure he's there and all that stuff. And they checked on him, at one point, and then they came back the next time to check on him again, and he wasn't there. And apparently, he's back in Moscow. And he found a way, probably through, of course, his father's help and everything else, found a way to get out of Italy to, I think, Serbia, and grabbed a plane to Moscow, because there are very few countries where you can fly to Russia directly. And I guess what they were able to do for him is get him on some kind of a private airplane and just fly him right into Russia right now, avoiding all of the safety nets to stop that kind of thing. And he's now in Moscow. And apparently the story went that the Americans were hoping to grab him and possibly use him as bait for Americans detained by Russians. And so this game of human smuggling and human trading is being done by superpowers continually. Iran is doing it. China is doing it. Canada does it. America does it. The British do it. It's a sad story. It's a sad state of affairs. How some of this goes on all the time, and it's just pathetic. But this story, apparently he got smuggled out, and it was quite a story, apparently, how they got him out of there. SoFi's climbing, by the way, 655, 657, 658 now. It's coming back on. SoFi's coming back on. Let's see. See what else is going on. Thank you, Splair, for some more knee emojis for Sofi. Thank you very much. It seems to be working. 653, 655, 656 a share on Sofi, climbing a little bit more. Right on, everybody. Thank you all. Make sure to join me tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Prime time with Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Shout out here to Zed Estate, member for 17 months. Gold bagel level. Oh my God, it has been over 17 months. I love every minute of it. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you so much, Zed, for your support of this channel as a gold bagel member. Thank you for being here with us. And I know you're enjoying the rewards of membership. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely wonderful, everybody. Congratulations, all of you out there who are enjoying the upside with option premiums galore coming in your way. It's making big changes in some of your lives, and I am thrilled for all of you about that. Beautiful stuff. 178 on the thumbs up meter. Here they come. Thank you all. Keep those thumbs ups coming. Appreciate it. That is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. All righty. Okay. Let's go. Making the money, says dude. Yes. All righty. The Dow's off 241. Just kind of hanging around here. We're down 30 on S&P, it looks like, and down 81 on NASDAQ. That's kind of what I see right now. Oil at 68.59, way under 70 here, down 87 cents, and it looks like it's going lower. Why, I don't know, but former Governor Chris Christie wants to run for president again. Good luck there, Gov. Good luck to you. I don't think he has a chance. Hector Tiff, how do I find the app? Don't know. I don't know how to recommend it. I'm not sure how that is done. What else is going on here? 654 on Sofi. Now we're into 55 minutes of trading, and we're over 50 million volume now. We're finally under 1 million shares a minute, which has been the trend. You open up at about 2 million a minute, 2.5 million a minute, and then it slows up. And we're at 50 million traded on Sofi at the moment, and 654 last trade, up 50 cents on the day. That is pretty darn good. Not a bad way to start the day today on Sofi, up 50 cents a share. Giddy up. 390 on NVIDIA, 1057 is the down dip there. Unity still up 29 cents. GameStop down 28. AI down 523 to 38.72. Finally, a little profit taking coming in. I just don't know how long it'll last. Will AI go even higher? That's a possibility. Right on, everyone. Thank you all for being part of the show today. Appreciate this. Good crowd today, and good results happening on the markets. 180 thumbs ups now. Thank you all. 20 away from 200. Thanks, guys. Pretty cool, mean stuff. All right, I'm going to take off. I'll see you this afternoon or this evening at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock for LA, 11 o'clock in the UK, midnight in Europe. Prime time live with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members. Don't forget to join in tonight. We'll go over how this stock market ran along the rest of the way here. We're pushing 657, 658 on Sofi. We're coming on again. Keep an eye on your Sofi. Make some dough, right? Cash secured puts. Roll them up and enjoy the upside. You've all deserved it. Congratulations, all of you. Richard Carlin saying, neat. Splair, 2,400 for Europeans. Remember, it's late for Europeans, midnight. I will see you folks 6 o'clock tonight. All of you all you Gold Bagel members, live rerun. Come on by 6 o'clock, primetime live with Uncle Bruce tonight. I look forward to seeing you. Any of you want to take any of these classes, head over to the website, get your hands on some of these classes, learn how to write options, and join the party that these people are having right here. It's looking good. Neat from Splair. Dude, have a great day, everybody. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow morning first thing. Otherwise, we'll see you tonight at 6 Eastern time. Bye for now.